A high-stakes game of cat and mouse ensues as Indian Air Force Su-30 is attempt
asked to destroy a weapons depot deep inside contested airspace.
Their mission, dubbed Operation Sindur, which loosely translates to the mission as read, is fraught with danger as they fly under cover of radar-jamming aircraft in Pakistani airspace. But it's a risk they must take to neutralize the threat posed by the weapons facility. Meanwhile, back at the airbase, a Pakistani JF-17 Thunder takes off in hot pursuit. The Sukhoi S supersonic cruise and the Thunder S advanced indigenous radar and heat-seeking missiles prove to be a formidable challenge. Despite the damage, the Indian pilot stays calm and retreats behind the mountains of Kashmir, disappearing from view. In this close-quarters combat, the JF-17's advanced indigenous radar and heat-seeking missiles prove to be a potent threat. But the Sukhoi's superior maneuverability and the pilot's skill help them hold their own. But as the damage mounts and the situation becomes increasingly chaotic, the pilots of the JF-17 decide to disengage and regroup. They need to lick their wounds and come up with a new strategy if they want to stand a chance against the formidable Sukhoi. And so they turn tail and flee, disappearing into the clouds. Both sides claim victory as they retreat, each having inflicted significant damage on the other. But the true cost of the encounter remains to be seen. He knows that this is just the beginning and that the battle for supremacy in the skies is far from over. As the smoke clears and the dust settles, we are left with a sense of awe at the skill and bravery of these pilots. But we are also left with a sobering reminder of the cost of war and the need for peace. The missile flies dangerously close, missing its target by only a few feet. In response, the Sukhoi fires a missile of its own. But it's not clear if it connects with the JF-17. Despite the close call, the JF-17's pilot remains calm and composed, maneuvering his aircraft to evade further attacks. Also, tell me whether you want a longer version of this with more camera angles or a different perspective. Thanks for watching. See you next time. The pilots of the Su-30 and collected navigate the situation expertly. As the Sukhoi closes in on its target, two JF-17s take off from an airbase and make their way to the contested region. We then see one of the Sukhois firing a heat-seeking missile that narrowly misses its target. Flying back to base, the pilot calls out, "Bandit locked," indicating he has an enemy aircraft in his sights. Just as he prepares to fire, the radar warning light flashes, and the pilot calls out, "Fox 2 away," indicating the launch of a missile. He quickly maneuvers to evade, pulling off an impressive Cobra maneuver to shake off the missile. The intensity builds as the Pakistani Air Force launches more aircraft to intercept the intruding Sukhoi. With tensions high and the fate of the mission hanging in the balance, the Indian Air Force pilot takes evasive action, narrowly avoiding a collision with the Pakistani JF-17. As the dogfight intensifies, we hear snippets of radio chatter, "Bandit locked," and "Fox 2 away." Amidst the chaos, the pilot of the Su-30 manages to fire a missile, but it's not clear if it hits its target. The Pakistani Air Force pilot, however, is more successful, scoring a hit on the Su-30's wing, setting it on fire. Adding to the tension, a second Indian Su-30 enters the fray, engaging in a fierce battle with two Pakistani JF-17s. As the fight intensifies, one of the JF-17s fires a heat-seeking missile at the Sukhoi, which just manages to evade. The battle between the two Sukhoi and the three JF-17 continues, with both sides trading blows. The Indian Air Force pilot, battered but not beaten, watches them go. What do you think of the video? Let me know in the comments below.